Okay, we're live.
Alright.
Good evening, and welcome to this SDC versus RSM. Apologies for the delays, been having some technical issues. Joining me this evening are event organisers, ICB Mongo, Boomer, and Rivertide. Good evening, gents.
Good evening. I can't find it, Phil. Where'd it go up?
Really? I mean, according
Are
to
you
this,
guys seeing it?
Let me see if I can find it.
I see SDC versus RSM and people in there, but
That's the event
it's
again,
not live.
I think. I can't see the stream at least.
And it's not on the main page.
well, then I really don't know.
Because there are people in there? Ah, shit. You want to switch to Twitch or something, and then we'll just announce it for those guys? Yeah.
So Sunday was just in local chat, like in the game.
Oh, alright. I see upcoming. Says it's starting soon.
It's still like an event though, isn't it? This upcoming live stream thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's marked as private for some reason. That's what's wrong.
Huh.
If you go into events, it's marked as private, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I did not do private. Weird. Do you want me to sign in and try to change it?
I don't think
Okay,
you
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay,
yeah,
Boomer, you do it.
I don't think you can change it while it's up.
So let's just cancel it. Can we kill it?
I'll have to stop streaming, and then we'll have to kill it and start all over again.
Okay, Boomer, can you do that? Or do you
One
want
sec,
me
I'm
to do
just
it
setting
again?
it to public now.
Oh, and see if that works. Okay.
Should be public now, but I don't know. Try that. Nope, still nothing. This is great.
Well, I'll stop streaming, delete that. Okay, check now.
Says upcoming.
Yeah, but that has been there all the time.
13 minutes.
Yeah, that's just a scheduled event, I think, a scheduled stream or something.
But we deleted that, like.
I don't know, man. People are running out of fuel now.
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous.
All right. Does anybody have limpets?
Nope.
Fuck.
Because I can still see that event in there even though you deleted it.
Wait, say that again?
The event. See, if you add an event to it, right, and then link it. See, you can only do the multicam with an event, right?
Oh, okay.
And then I couldn't delete that event earlier. You have to. You can only set up multicam when you set up an event.
I can go live on my channel right now, I think. Trying to figure out how we can get people to watch this.
Here, let me
What are we doing about fuel? Bumer, can you handle the fuel thing?
There's 1C and 3C guns for limpet station.
Yeah, you can get limpets there. I found another event. I'll delete that actually. See if that works.
I'll have to get fuel.
What do I press to go live?
What do you mean? What are you using?
I'm in stream now, and I'm just trying to put something up on my channel in case we can't get anything else.
Okay, you're in
I
your.
deleted the event on the channel, so try again. Maybe that works now.
Actually, yeah, you guys talk. I'm in here if we need this.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying again. Anything?
Not that I can see.
Fucking
What the
hell.
hell?
Like, I mean, as far as on my end, it says everything is fine.
Oh, it's set to private again. What the hell? Setting it to public now.
Okay, who's solving the fuel?
Right, done. River Tide's already.
Awesome.
Yeah, at the
Okay, you're live now, I think.
Yes, it says live now.
Oh, finally. Good evening, folks.
Jesus.
Was set to private all this time.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Good evening, folks. We've been having a lot of technical difficulties, but finally we're up and running. We've been messing around here for so long that people are running out of fuel, so we've just got others running off getting fuel at the moment.
We apologize.
Immensely.
In the meantime, everyone has run out of fuel, so Rivertide is getting limpets. We should start very soon. Okay, so should we go over loadouts again?
What do you mean again? You have to pretend that none of this happened.
Folks, we've tried streaming 3 times now, so this goes fast. It's because we're repeating ourselves. So while we're waiting for limpets, I'm just going to go over the loadouts that we see. The wings are pretty darn similar. For RSM, you've got an FAS, an FDL, a Vulture, and a DBS. The FAS is piloted by Ant Solo with 1 multi, 3 rails, 2-point defense, 2 sinks. He has no shields. Red Hot's in the FDL with 1 multi, 1 seeker, 3 rails. He's running a C5 regular shield with 2 banks, 4 sinks, a booster, and 1 chaff. In the Vulture is Mike with a multi and a pulse. Got 3 sinks, a bi-weave with no banks, and 1 point defense. Jim's in the DBS with 3 rails and 1 multi. He's running 4 sinks, no shields. For SDC, you've got Diamondback, FDL, FAS, and Viper. Sunday's in the Diamondback with 4 rails, 3 sinks, and 1 point defense, no shields. John's in the FDL with a Seeker, 3 rails, 1 multi. He's got 4 sinks, 1 booster, and a chaff. He's got the identical build to Red Hot. Peluche is in the FAS with a Seeker and 3 rails. Chaff, 1 sink, 2 DBS, He's all tanking it. Pipco's in the Viper with 2 rails, 2 dumbfires, 1 point
Hey,
defense, and
wake
sync.
up.
That's it. We still live?
Yep.
Okay, is River on his way back?
But apparently the chat is disabled, so I'm gonna fix that.
Yep.
I think the guys are
launching
just
now.
yeah.
Loaded with fuel and
Just only refuel the guys that need it. We don't have time to get everyone back up and stuff. Only the guys on
Find
the
out
class 2
who's
fuel
low.
tank, I think, and 2-ton. Yeah.
A lot of them are low. I don't know what would be fastest. For them to self-destruct and re-instance, or to wait for River. I've never done the fuel rat thing, so I don't know how long it takes.
Alright, the chat should be live now. So just refresh your stream if you're watching, and it should pop up.
Ant is saying he'll be fine. Suck if he ran out. But River could probably get him during the match, right?
say what now?
Oh, they just want to start. Don't blame them.
Well, I've got fuel if anyone needs it.
Okay.
Okay, are we ready to
Go
roll?
Ant. Yeah, get Ant with fuel. Is anybody else out? All right, so as everyone's noticed, this is probably the match that will lead to winning the group.
Yeah, this
Right?
is more or less.
SDC and RSM are tied up at 6-all, right?
Well, SDC still have to fight Delta. So
That is a variable we should consider.
yeah,
But barring Delta's overwhelming victory, this should be the decider. Nothing against Delta. It's just SDC is a really strong wing.
yeah.
What are you guys thinking on this match?
I think it'll be interesting because you see SDC going with the full alpha loadouts, while RSM are actually carrying also like 1 vulture with the attrition. So
Yeah, they've
gonna be
got a lot
interesting to
more
see that.
attrition with RSM. A big bang right in the beginning from FDL, whoever they go for.
Gotta say I'm a bit nervous. I haven't felt any nerves in a long time, but I don't know, I'm nervous for some reason.
Yeah, who do you
big
think will
match.
win this actually?
I think SDC will do it, but I don't know. I have a bad feeling or something.
2-0?
Nah, it's hard to call these things. If you watch everybody's videos of everyone participating, I think the skill is a little bit more in SDC's corner. Those are some really talented pilots right there.
Yeah,
Those are 4 guys that I get very nervous about fighting.
The evasiveness is just.
Yes.
They're so hard to
Rocks
hit.
though. Rocks.
Anybody
One
who
hit and you're
hasn't
done.
watched these 4 guys' videos to see their point of view, you should get on their channels. The links are on the league channel for
The
every
sidebar,
single
yeah.
one of these guys, except for Reigns. Reigns' channel isn't up there.
You should
but-
add it actually. I think I have the link. I'll add it.
Oh,
yeah, his
really?
last video was beautiful.
He's very humble. Is our John?
Yeah,
Doesn't,
gotta love.
yeah, he wasn't that keen on it. We had to like twist his arm a lot of the time to just even to get him to show us the videos. Never mind show anyone else the video.
Wow.
Okay, who you guys gonna follow?
I can stick with RSM if needed.
Yeah, I'm over with RSM right now. Yep.
Right, I think we can start the countdown, Phil.
You go ahead.
Oh, no script today?
Oh, I don't use that script anymore. It never worked when I wanted it to work.
Yep.
We're an hour late, but yeah, whatever. We'll see. Okay, here we go.
Who do you think they're going to go for?
I'd say it's going to be FDL versus FDL, more or less. I think each side is going to focus both.
SDC's got a lot of explosive power as far as those dumbfires, and the Seekers are split. They could really disable the FAS or the DBS quickly.
And we're off.
Both of those FDLs are interesting. How close are those to Jamie's build?
Pretty similar. I think Jamie was running a bioweave and the rest is all copied. Yeah. Or the same, not copied.
Yeah, we're not claiming. Come up with everything.
Alright, let's see. RSM are going for Pipco immediately in the Viper 3.
Oh,
Interesting. I wonder how fast he is with DD1s, because the Viper does pretty well, but it's not quite up there with the other ships on where it can boost to. But again, it's Pipco, so...
SDC seem to be going for Red Hot immediately. Shield's almost down already.
Pipco's got some module damage, pretty light still. Might be from heat.
I think so, yeah.
He's only got one sink on there. Tough little build. How is Red Hot doing?
He's going very cold at the moment. Very hard to target.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of sinks in this match. Mike Metallic is just staying on Pipco with that attrition. The Pulse is just killing that bi-weave.
Red Hot's burning off and SDC are letting him go.
Have they switched to Ant, it looks like? I see a lot of point defense firing off from Ant right now.
Seems to
I've
be
got
that one.
3 on Ant solo. Boosh, Brains. Mike Metallic is trying to peel for him right now, it looks like.
Pipco's only lost 2% hull on that focus, so that's very effective.
It is. Ant solo at 63%.
I just saw an explosion. I think RSM is at 3 out of 4 now. Did we miss someone? Oh no, that's Red Hot probably.
Yeah,
Going cold.
I guess that was Red Hot off rebooting.
Yeah, the explosion was probably just a Seeker rack hitting a rock.
Oh, the halfway mark now.
Yep.
And Solo's at 45, yeah.
Not seeing too many special effects, which is what we predicted with C. Also helps having Phil here.
Plant's still at 100.
Any effects coming out of RSM, or are they running all DD1s as well?
Not sure, I really can't see any effects. Those rails all look a normal colour to me.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on
Oh, I
Pipco.
see Pollution's
Mike
emissive.
Metallic's.
Pollution's emissive, so
Oh,
I
okay.
think they have an emissive pulse or burst somewhere.
Yeah, actually,
multi?
Pipco's lit up right now. I see a missive on him.
That'll be Mike
So-
Metallic's Vulture.
Yep.
Like,
Okay, so Metallic's running a slow Vulture with emissive pulse.
Pipco's at 75 now, taking focus into Viper 3.
Yep, and his
got
modules.
corrosive as well. RSM
Yeah, that's a
also running
corrosive,
corrosive
effect, isn't it?
somewhere.
Yep.
They do have a lot of multis. Pipco's modules are looking just fine. Not getting too much of a focus. Ant is still quite cold.
Pollution at 85 got some module damage from the Seekers, so I think they're using the emissive and missile combo quite well. And Solo's down, FAS down.
Yeah. Right. Pollush at 85. How is Pipco? Pipco's still in the 70s.
see what they switch next to.
When we say it's not fun to focus Pipco, that's why.
Yeah, the evasiveness is incredible.
His shields are back up. He's at 63%.
A lot of time.
Have they
A lot
switched?
of wasted firepower trying to.
Who are they on for RSM right now?
I'm trying to find out. Can't see really.
They're running so quiet.
Vulture, I think. Vulture's taking focus.
Yeah, Vulture's getting a bunch of hits. He's gone silent.
I need to stay out of the way.
Goes still up. His shields have cracked, but he's at
Pipco's at 60
62%.
now. 62. Hanging in there.
Marian's almost dead. He's at 26% in the Diamondback. Orion? How do you say that name?
Jim Orion.
Yeah. Oh, and he's taking a beating. Looks like this is going SDC's way.
I think we have yet. Yeah, I mean, when they lose the mediumship, that's almost game over all the time.
Yeah.
I think we've yet to see a round where, like, losing a mediumship and still winning the fight. Yeah, it's very hard.
SDC has bounced around. Oh, there goes the DBS. Jamorian's gone. How's the Vulture looking? Is that it?
Where is Red Hot? I think I've desynced from people.
If you... Yeah.
Yeah, I
can't
desynced.
see Red Hot either.
Yeah, I desynced from Sunday, and I think desynced from some at RSM as well.
This one's going well, huh? Well, it looks like they don't have anybody to fight. Let's get in touch with Red Hot and find out what happened on his side before do anything else. If he ran off and we can't see him, there's not much we can do about it. But it did look like he burned off for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he absolutely burned off. I watched him burn off.
Let's find... here, I'm just texting him quick. Could have missed them finishing that. Somebody asked the SDC guys who they actually blew up.
Sunday is left.
I say we send them to reload. I don't think we're going to salvage this.
No.
If there was a desync, I guess we'll have to address that later, but well, a tentative good fight to SDC, assuming there were no connection issues that through that match. It did look pretty dominating on their end, but there's a desync that would complicate things.
Yeah, it's been.
Are we positive they didn't blow up Red Hot?
Yeah, I just asked them.
They didn't. They asked where Red Hot was. I saw Red Hot burning off with nobody chasing him. So what happened after that, I don't know. And then I lost Metallic Mike. He desynced for me, and so did Sunday. So I mean, there might have been issues here.
Well, let's see. The DBS and the Vulture were both taking fire at the same time, and then we lost the Vulture.
Yeah,
we'll have to touch base with both wings after.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't see the Vulture.
I was watching it for a little while. He was just running cold for a long time. Remember, let's see. They have 13 syncs in their wing. So it could just be that we were having trouble actually targeting them to see that they blew up.
Yeah, maybe so.
We'll
I don't think so.
Later and figure it out pretty fairly, I think.
So RSM carrying emissive and corrosive.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because everyone's kind of, I know with AA and RNG and SDC going the DD1 route, well, it seems like things are going in that direction, but didn't look like it was working out too well, but I do want to clarify whether or not we had issues.
No.
Yeah.
Do we know what ships they were on, like the emissive and the corrosive?
The emissive would have been on the Vulture,
Vulture,
and it was definitely at play, I wouldn't be surprised if Mike actually got blown up and it wasn't a desync, because I was having a hard time staying on him while he was trying to evade Silent.
Yeah.
Corrosive, we have no idea. It could be on the FAS, the FDL, or the Diamondback.
The FDL, I would say it's on the FDL has multis, doesn't it?
Well, the FAS, the FDL, and the Diamondback all have one multi. So
Spreading that, nice.
I don't know if they'd put it on the FAS or the FDL. I feel like the FDL does a little bit
Yeah.
better with DD1.
Yeah,
Fuck FDL.
definitely does.
I can't stand flying that thing.
Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going for a smoke. I fucking need one.
All right. Yeah, let's we've got people listening. All right, good. What shall we talk about? What do you think's going to happen from here? If it was a desync, I assume they'd be getting in touch with us. Red Hot has
Yeah,
not.
I don't think it's that. Like, if he really desynced and can't fight the fights, I think they would be speaking up and pinging us and stuff.
Yep.
Haven't seen that yet, so
And
yeah,
they're
I don't
still
think that's
online,
the case.
so yep. That might have just been a very swift victory with a lot of ships trying to fly evasively.
It's interesting because they all died very quickly after each other. Well, in the
It looked
beginning,
like
it was
SDC
fairly
split
slow.
their focus because that Diamondback got worn down very quickly without us noticing.
Oh, Red Hot PM lead wasn't desync, we died. So.
Oh, okay.
Fair
All
enough.
right, that settles that.
That's
Good
the
round,
heat sink
SDC.
and the hit scan then, yeah.
All right. In the meantime, should we talk about any of the other league stuff or what we think's going on or some of the questions people were putting out?
We made a list, didn't we? Yeah, let's go for
Did
it.
make a list. Is River around still? We need his sales voice.
Radio voice. Yeah. Radio River Times.
Okay, pick some questions. Find where we put it.
I've got it.
Let's not do Alonso's first. They're too paragraph oriented.
Oh my god.
No offense, Alonso.
Do you
All
want to
great
promote
questions.
the Paris League a bit, Mongo, because you've been like running that a bit? Or is it
Yeah,
already-
yeah. So we have the Pairs League. We don't know exactly when it's going to start because this league has been going on for over 2 months, and it actually kind of drains people quite a bit. You have to spend a lot of time just in preparation and grinding out your ships. But I'm preaching the choir probably to the audience right now. So the Pairs League is going to be different. The rules are a lot looser. We have pretty full mods, just no regeneration sequence, no healing. Other than that, we want to keep it pretty close to what you normally fly. And the way it's going to work, it's going to have a performance rating system that Bumer has figured out, along with some of the SDC guys. And over the course of a few months, everybody will just casually fight other pairs teams whenever they feel like it at CGs. Have to ask for it. And then we'll record all those matches. Everybody will kind of end up with a performance rating towards the end. And then we'll have a single weekend bracketed double elimination where we use those ratings as seeds. But it'll kind of be an ongoing thing. Everybody can be involved with it. And it'll just go year-round, and we'll call for tournaments and base it off of those seeds when we feel like it. But it's kind of a neat system. We're going to see how it works. Got quite a few pairs that are wanting to do it right now, but I think we're probably going to push it a couple months before tackling it, just because
Yep.
everybody needs a break.
And what's good to mention as well is that there's no sign-up deadline.
Yes,
You can drop in or drop out whenever you want. Schedule your own fights, do as many as you want or as little as you want.
yeah,
It's all
and
completely up to you. So.
it's hopefully going to be a lot less potentially ego-driven than the regular PvP league ends up being, because it gets there's a lot of ego that comes into this one just because you're trying to fight for your wing. But the pairs should be pretty neat. The other thing that we're going to be doing are these exhibition matches, which are going to use the ranks from this season as seeds. And again, we'll do a bracketed double elimination. That way, every loser kind of continues on and gets to compete a little bit more. And it'll, again, be a real quick hit of an event over probably one weekend. And we're going to test that out. And that's going to be themed each time, and we'll change themes. This time it's going to be canyon fights, 4v4 or 4v6. But the big thing that we're trying to control is people using elevation to kind of get a vector advantage in the canyons. So we'll have referees with force shell cannons and probably heat pack hounds for anybody who's really going against the spirit of the rules, to try to knock them back down into the canyon, or remind them that they're coming up above the lip, which kills the competition a little bit. One of the things we've noticed with planetary combat is there's no overhangs or pockets or anything, so all you have to do is come up a little bit to get a firing line on somebody. So this is our solution in the meantime. But these matches are meant to be fun. I think we're going to see some really memey builds. I think we're going to see some T9s with, shock ion disruptor mines or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like Euclides...
Mining runs are going to be great for this, actually, yeah.
Yeah, because mines on the low G, they were bugged before, but they still drop really slow. And
they're pretty good.
It's going to be interesting.
I think they're pretty good now. Me and John Rains were just screwing around one day. When we were doing the crack train, and I was dropping mines, and it's very hard to judge to land them, but they drop fast, so they do. And it looks like a proper bomber, like carpet bombing.
That'll be so fun if somebody does that. Anyhow, if you want to get involved in these exhibition matches, these tournaments, they're little mini tournaments. You don't have to be one of the existing wings. Basically, what we're going to do is randomize the seeds for the new guys and maybe the wings that didn't do too well, just to give them a bit of a chance on who they end up grouped against, because it kind of sucks for a newcomer to be up against AA or SDC. But we will integrate any wings that have 6 guys or more that can kind of shuffle availability on this stuff, and it'd be fun. So get involved.
Sorry. Also, if you want to be involved as a referee, for example, and shoot above the canyons, just hop into the League Discord and let us know.
Yep, I'll post a link to the League Discord in the chat in a while. 1 sec.
Okay.
Candy.
We ready to rock here?
Yeah, these guys are all pretty eager to go.
Yeah, Pipco's got to go soon.
Go ahead, get them lined up. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, round 2. Any changes so far?
Red Hot's in the same. Reigns looks to be the same. Not seeing many changes.
No, well, we'll see how it goes then.
Did we find out what happened with Red Hot?
Nothing. He blew up.
He PM'd me that he died, actually, yeah. So,
okay.
I think, we were having trouble because they're really trying to use those sinks to stay off the radar.
We gotta stay all over them now, I think.
Yeah.
Risk bumping into them, but...
River, can you invite me to the wing? Thank you.
Oh, and on that first exhibition match, that'll probably be in the month of June. We'll go quick. They're meant to be quick hit, low admin for everybody. Just fly the ships you feel like flying. But if you head to the Discord, you can see all the rules, or you can see kind of what we're looking at on the tournament pages. Everything's on the forums, as far as all the PvP League links. Doing the count.
I can do the count, yeah, if needed.
But let's wait for Phil to tell us to start, though.
Oh, go ahead, guys.
Master,
by all means.
Master referee.
Go ahead.
All right.
Anybody notice any changes on loadouts?
Nope.
I couldn't see any.
I haven't seen
It's hard to
anything
see
either,
if they pop DD1s on, though, for the RSM guys. Let's see if we see any of those effects. So again, this is probably the decider for the first group on first, second, with some leeway for Delta to come back and maybe take a second place. I think Delta has 2 losses right now, right? Okay, so yeah, this is the... Right, Bumer? This would be the determining match, no matter what.
If SDC beat Delta, yes.
Right. Otherwise, they could end up in a tie with RSM. But then it would go to the head-to-head, right?
Yes, but then
Well,
we have a tiebreaker and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. They're going for.
John Rance is burning
If
off very aggressively here.
RSM decide to focus him again.
Yeah, he's taking.
Yep.
He's baiting the focus actually.
Interesting.
RSM on John Rance now.
And they're on Red Hot, or Reigns is.
John's a missive now, so they still have that.
Okay. Red Hot banking. So they look to be putting some good pressure on him. Ooh, he just
Hit a rock.
strafed a rock. He kind of turned
John's
into
popping
it.
his first bank as well now.
Seeing more banks from Red Hot.
I think it's just Sunday on Red Hot at the moment.
Yeah, who else are they focusing?
I saw
I'm
some
not seeing too
dumbfires
much
going, so
fire.
that's got to be Pipco and the Viper launching some
how's
seekers
Ant
at
looking?
the.
Ant just went silent.
Very much on John. Oh, they have feedback rail. Someone has a feedback rail on the R.
Oh wow,
They've just
John is
cracked-
broke.
They've just cracked John's
Yep.
shields.
Ends on
Big.
80%.
Red Hot is about to crack, looks like.
Yeah, Red Hot's
Yep,
broken.
Red Hot's. Yep.
SDC is very heavy on Ansola right now. Drives are almost out, weapons are almost out. All his utilities are dead.
So it's just been Sunday taking out Red Hot.
I think Pipco has been contributing as well
Okay.
with his dumbfires. Got a
No,
little gangstering going
on
right now.
Red Hot, that is.
Oh,
not
sorry,
on
yeah,
Ansola.
yeah, I meant Ansola, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday's doing a good job keeping Red Hot out of the match.
Got the famous good old gangstering going. Everyone in a row.
Got a lot of chips with no
Popping a heat
signatures
sink.
right now. Ant Solo's at 74%. Ooh, his modules are pretty beat. Let's see. He's
So
still
we're
got
back to
his
the
weapons.
silent rail meta. Yeah. Who would have thought? Silent on rails in season 3. Ansola's on 70% now, 7-0.
Still got his hard points though. How's Red Hot looking?
Don't know, but John Ray's just about to get his shields back.
Red Hot's
yeah,
looking pretty
almost got
bad.
his shields
Red
back
Hot just
online.
went down.
Red Hot's dead.
Ansola's on 50%. I imagine he'll be getting focused right now.
John's got his
And-
shields back online.
His weapons are down. Red Hot's weapons are all in the 20s. Somewhere between 0 and 20%.
You mean Ant Solo?
Yeah, and Solo, sorry.
Yeah, he's planted. Pipco's just dumping those dumbfires into him.
Belucci's still doing fine at 75.
Yeah.
And the good old FAS there.
Gimmo's
So
down
dangerous
to-
in that ship.
50%.
And Solo's burning
Counted.
off on 3% hold.
Ooh.
Not for long, Peluche and Pipco are all over.
Ooh, they
Yeah, you-
splashed. They disabled the DBS and then dropped it. It's got
And
no
he's
hard
down.
points.
Ansolo's down.
Red
So that's
Hot's
only
down.
two smalls left for
So
RSM.
SDC has basically been doing what RNG did a lot in the beginning. They're good enough to do it in the finals, apparently. which is disable somebody and then move on. They took out the DBS's hardpoints, just splashed it with missiles, and then left them alone.
John's still
Good
taking the
tactic
focus
if you
from the
can-
vulture.
If you can go fast enough with it, and get back to them to finish them before they reboot, it works.
So Mike Metallic is on John still with the emissive, but then Peluche is peeling for him. Vulture's now at 80%.
One and dropping.
Once again, the weapons, the drives, everything being shot out. Not really fully gone yet, but... Oh, he hit a rock. 37%. Yeah, you can just see how effective those missiles are against stock ships. It's ridiculous.
It really is. And we did limit them. Again, the rules say you're allowed 2 seekers per wing. You can use dumbfires as much as you want, but as most people know, dumbfires are quite tough.
Well, I mean, Pipco has been dealing out a lot of damage with dumbfires.
Yeah,
Dumbfire
it works.
twice
It can
the
work for
damage of
Pipco.
seekers,
That's
though,
kind of
so yeah.
how I feel about it.
If you can hit them, then they're very rewarding.
Metallic's gone, and that calls it, right?
That's 4-0, I think, isn't it?
Right.
Yep.
Or is someone left?
All right, good match.
Great match. Don't know what I was nervous about.
I mean, all these matches are pretty unnerving.
That's convincing. Very convincing.
Good. All right, they going for us?
Who do we kill?
It's our turn.
Peluche.
Peluche, yeah. Good game. Yeah, that was an interesting strategy. I will have to go back and see how SDC kind of split their focus on that one. Yeah, sounds good.
His shields are back.
Alright, who's ready for PUBG?
Yep.
I'm logging on in a second. I'm just gonna kill Rivertide, and I'm gonna play PUBG.
Okay. I'll smoke.
We can do that. There's something
What was
we can
that?
do
I'll do an interview. Fuck
I got a
you.
comment for you. Fuck you.
Grips have to do the or make John do it, but he can only use soundboards.
I can do it with some.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rivertide's got 5 on his plant. Take it.
User left your channel. User left your channel. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up, the worst show on television.
User was moved out of your channel.
Nice.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Welcome to the SDC TeamSpeak, everyone. This is...
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no more canopy.
User left your channel.
Hang
Oh
on.
no, I got planted.
So do we have any of the RSM guys
That's
coming up?
embarrassing.
I'm giving him a shout now.
He's the target. That's all you need to know.
User left your channel.
Not
Okay.
again. Oh my god.
Red Hot's gonna come over for an interview.
Great.
Awesome.
Can I play PUBG while we do the interview?
User joined your channel.
I want to play.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I think it's just me, mate. The rest of them don't have this TeamSpeak, and yeah. Yeah.
Tired of your shit, Phil.
Well, you know, going out to the people who are going to win the league is not so bad, I suppose. It's going to
Spicy.
happen, innit?
Nice.
I mean, I agree with him, so that's a pretty good comment. No?
I mean, at first we thought take Pipco, we can get a smaller ship out, reduce their fire quicker than they
User
could take
joined
me out,
your
but that
channel.
wasn't the case. So, yeah. No, you know what? I knew that from the start, but he looked like he was in the ship to take out. Yeah, he looked like it. Yeah, I know Pipco's, you know, he's a fucking good pilot, but oh mate, it didn't work out. You know, didn't work out. But then again, you know, we didn't expect to win, to be honest. So it's all good. It's all good. Good fight. From what I saw, I'm normally running away.
Shoot as many railguns as possible, as fast as possible, at one ship.
Nice.
That's the tactic. You know the tactic.
Well, who was your
Look at our
focus in
loadouts.
after? Who was on Red Hot in the second match?
I think everybody was on Red Hot until he started silent running, and then I just stuck on him and shot off railguns till he ran into stuff.
Because it looked like most of your guys were on Ant Solo while it was just you on Red Hot.
I don't know. People kind of just do whatever they want. I generally just shoot the FDL. That's what I do in the DBS.
That's such bullshit.
Because it's...
Alright, here's a
What?
question. Any of you
My
guys
hard points are down.
I stream the whole thing. You can. Everybody just does whatever they... Pipco doesn't even talk. He just doesn't shoot something.
Oh, there we go.
I streamed it to Twitch. Yeah. It's
Here's
all
a
on there. I
question.
included the audio.
Is there anything that you guys were like afraid of or cautious of that the other one would do?
Oh, is it just
Bring
me
all their
left?
rails.
God damn.
The only thing that our wing is really weak against is maybe a Python heavy shield tank, because we don't run Cascade. So if you run a Python and you're able to kill our FDL before we kill your FDL, then that means that we're going to have enough ammo in our railguns to break your Python without Cascade, and that's going to probably take a while.
User joined your channel.
And it might be tough. So I'm not worried about a Python, but that would be the one thing that's a real pain in the ass.
I don't want to fucking fight you guys. I want to gank traders.
User left your channel.
Wow.
There's the plant. Well done.
Red Hot, did you guys think about changing loadouts after the first round?
To be honest, it was today we was messaging each other and we was like, we need more railguns, so you got to put more on. But then the DBS was struggling with power, so
User joined
well,
your
the
channel.
heat I think was the problem with it. We knew what SDC were going to run. We knew it was going to be dirty. They were going to be fast with rails, and thing is, they practiced a hell of a lot with their FA off, so they can just slide around like idiots, and we can't catch them.
Oh!
That's the thing. Like, we knew what was going to happen, and I mean, our main tactic was we go for Pipco first. Obviously, that didn't work. It was like, okay, we'll break John.
User
Once
joined
he's
your
broken,
channel.
hopefully, because we got that Cascade rail on, we can get his hull down pretty quick, because he's not going to be running much hull reinforcement with the 2 banks he had.
I was surprised how fast you broke him, because you did have the Cascade, which is something that is... If you're gonna run one weapon mod, the Cascade is the one that you should run.
Yeah.
Now, Red Hot, you guys had 3 weapon mods. You had emissive, Feedback and what else?
Missive, corrosive,
Yeah.
and obviously the cascade.
So any DD1s on any of your ships?
Just mine.
Okay.
With the emissive, I'm surprised you didn't just try to insta-give my DBS, because I think Jamorian, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamorian.
He probably knows how fragile DBS is. Like, if you put 2 missiles on this thing, it's going to lose every exterior hard point and utility. So, I don't know. That's probably what I would have done if I was going to run an emissive, is just instantly lock and shoot the DBS, strip it, and then probably do the same to Peluche. But it's tough to get those locks.
Yeah, and also, yeah, you're going to be running module reinforcements as well, I expect, and I don't know. We knew what the outcome was going to be. We just wanted to break a medium and hopefully get one out, just to try and even the thing out a bit. Didn't work, but
Did manage to break John though. You managed to
we
crack
did break
his shields.
John. We did, yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened?
it looked bad for John for a while there.
User joined your channel.
Someone got my plant, like, as soon as we dropped him, my plant went, so I couldn't fire anything at him, really. I was just following him for a while, trying to get it back on, thinking, any moment now it'll come back and I can get some missiles locked on him, but wasn't having none of it.
Yeah, he's a really evasive pilot. Once the shields break, they're essentially guaranteed to come up unless somebody's really, really good or gets lucky, so...
Yeah.
But I think you guys might have not ran enough rails. Like, if you were going to run rails, I probably would have ran more.
All of them.
Yeah,
all of the
because I saw
rails.
your FDL had 3. And I probably would have done like 4 or something.
Yeah.
Right, folks, I'm going to have to go. It's getting a bit later. So, yeah, congratulations to SDC. RSM, you still have the 3rd and 4th decider match to go, I think, next week.
Yeah.
So good luck there as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be all the champions from last year in the same spots.
So, yeah, I'll see you. Good luck.
See you later, mate.
Thanks,
Take care, Beams.
You
User
think you got a
disconnected
good
from your
ship?
channel.
Your ship is fucking shit.
Rest in
User
peace,
left your
faggot.
channel.
So it was 9 rails versus 12, it looks like, or 13. SDC had, yeah. Well, the league's definitely exposing interesting metas on the stock stuff. Speed is nice.
Go fast, have rails.
So the big question from here is A versus 51th.
Yeah, I guess that'll decide that bracket. That's interesting. Definitely. What time? Do they have a schedule for that yet?
No, I don't think so. Or actually, let me see.
Okay, good. We'll get our last match scheduled against Delta for this weekend.
Yep, that's right. A and 51th fight Sunday, the 4th of June at 1900 UTC. And whoever wins that will be fighting SDC.
Yeah.
So we could be back to it.
Delta might be SDC. Don't count Delta out.
What? No, we already clinched.
Yeah, I think it's over.
yeah.
Because the head-to-head
is over.
result.
Because RSM was 2-0, so now it's.
Oh yeah. So that's it.
I
So
was
will
trying
it
to
be
pick up
the
Delta.
French or AA? That'll be good.
It will be good.
We've got a good lineup for the Delta match, so even if nobody's interested in watching that just because the outcome doesn't matter, we do have a fun comp for it, so tune in for that.
It'll definitely be worth watching, yeah.
All right, so keelback gunship.
We're
going for the
expecting
double
medium
SL.
builds.
Whoa,
My lone
slow
solution
down.
is to make evasive maneuvers with the gunship around the asteroid.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, sorry for the technical difficulties, and thanks for hanging in there.
Yep.
Well done, SDC. Well fought, RSM.
Cheers, mate.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yep, thanks, guys.